here's the situation. You want more fairies. I understand. So let's walk through how I duplicate one fairy into a ridiculous number of fairies, more than you would ever need for, you know, a Lionel fight, or as you're learning, even Ganon fight, whatever. This is how I do it. So you have one fairy here. We're going to do normal item duplication on the one fairy. Because it's a creature, when you release the fairy, you're going to need to catch it. Okay, so normal item duplication is you have the item you want to duplicate at the end of your inventory. You do a shield jump. While you're doing shield jump, you select something that is of one value in your inventory, and then you use the last part of your inventory. That's going to duplicate what you had. So now I have 4, where before I had 2, where before I had 1. So we're going to do this. We're going to constantly put this in the back of our inventory. Let's do another shield jump. Where before we had 4, now we're going to have 8. So now we have 8 fairies. This is where it gets a little tricky. So we want to end up with 10 fairies. So we're going to drop 5, immediately press plus, drop 3. We might lose a few here. We did not. Okay, great. So now we have 8. Now if we want 10, we want to drop only 2. Okay, great. So now we have 10. This is kind of as max as you can do until we change the way that we're going to farm these. So I don't know if we're going to get all of them. Oh, we got 9. Okay, so we missed 1, which means we would have gotten 11. But now we're going to change the way we're farming them. So now we have 9. You can't quite see because I'm in the way. We're going to change the way we're farming these. So now we have 13. What the key is, we actually want the fairies to be in the last part of our inventory. So we're going to drop this Captain Construct Horn 4. And we're going to do it again right here. So where we had 13, now we have 17. And you can keep a few of the items of your inventory at inventory level 1, and you can just put them at the end of your inventory for ease. They don't have to be at the end of your inventory. I just find that it's easier if they're right here at the end. And you can see that I'm just leaving these singular inventory pieces on the ground. And because we don't have, you know, like 20 items that are around here, we can still do this. We won't lose any of these items that are important. We can just use this collection of singular items to get a ton of these really hard to get critters that will run away. So by doing that, now we have 33 fairies. If you had, like, let's say you didn't want the dragon parts, that would be a really good thing to have. You could just have a 1 of each of these, and you could end up with, you know, 100 fairies easily by having all of these back to back. So that's a way you can get some critters easily duplicated, and it should help tremendously with all of your fairies. And then you can pick up all these items back. Just make sure you don't have, you know, 20 individual items around you. They might start to despawn. But if you're having trouble fighting some bosses or Lionels and you just want some extra padding, or it's just always good to have, you know, at least 5 or 10 fairies in your inventory just in case. So hope you enjoy this video, and bye.